The Chrisley Knows best stars, Todd and Julie Chrisley, were indicted in 2019 on charges of tax evasion, bank and wire fraud, and conspiracy. Todd and his wife reported to prison to begin a combined 19-year sentence in January 2023. The couple have maintained their innocence, and earlier this year, they received a presidential pardon. Todd has been working on reconnecting with family and friends since his return. One of his famous friends recently shared that they sent a letter of support on his behalf to the judge. Continue reading to find out more. Todd Chrisley shares his friendship with Bravo star. Todd Chrisley has been readjusting to life outside of prison since his release earlier this year. The Chrisley Knows best star has slowly been returning to the spotlight following his ordeal. During a recent episode of Chrisley Confessions, Todd Chrisley sat down with his longtime friend Kandi Burruss. Todd and the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum shared details of their friendship. Kandi said, Todd Chrisley shared that he and Kandi Burruss had been friends since they met at a work event in 2014. Chrisley revealed he and Burruss remained in touch during his legal battle and were constantly communicating. The Chrisley Knows best star said that Kandi even wrote a letter to the judge on his behalf. Kandi Burruss petitioned judge on Todd Chrisley's behalf. Todd Chrisley sat down with Kandi Burruss on Chrisley Confessions to catch up and discuss their friendship. The pair detailed what their relationship has been like since they met in 2014. The reality star acknowledged that his Real Housewives of Atlanta friend even stuck up for him against the legal system. It was revealed that Kandi petitioned the judge on Chrisley's behalf. Burruss said, Todd responded, to the judge, that's right. During the episode of Chrisley Confessions, Kandi Burruss acknowledged she wasn't aware of all of the details about her friend Todd Chrisley's case. Instead, she said she just wanted to be a supportive friend. Kandi explained, Todd Chrisley was appreciative of his friend's support. He told Kandi Burruss, I never want my friends to be in a position to defend me. I don't want to add that burden to the friendship. I want to bring joy into your life. Todd and Kandi have reconnected and are once again enjoying a friendship full of joy. What do you think of Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss writing to the judge on Todd Chrisley's behalf? Please let us know in the comments. The Chrisley family will be back with an all-new reality series, The Chrisleys, Back to Reality, which will premiere on Lifetime. In the ornate chamber of the courthouse, the air was thick with anticipation. Outside, the city bustled as usual, but inside, a different kind of energy filled the room, one of quiet hope and cautious optimism. Today wasn't about verdicts or sentencing, it was about a letter, an unexpected gesture that carried weight beyond words. Todd Chrisley sat rigidly in the defendant's box, his hands clasped tightly, eyes fixed on the judge. The recent months had been a whirlwind of legal battles, media scrutiny, and personal turmoil. Once a proud reality TV star known for his confident demeanor and charismatic family dynamics, Todd now faced a different reality, one that threatened to redefine his life entirely. But amidst the storm, a surprising letter arrived, one that caught everyone's attention and stirred a ripple of emotion through the courtroom. It was from a Bravo star, a well-loved figure from the reality TV world, whose name was synonymous with resilience and authenticity. This star, whose own journey through fame and hardship had endeared them to millions, had taken the time to write a heartfelt letter of support for Todd. The letter was read aloud by Todd's attorney, and as the words echoed through the silent courtroom, a hush fell over the assembly. Dear Judge, I am writing to you today not just as a fellow entertainer, but as someone who understands the weight of public scrutiny and the importance of compassion in times of trial. Todd Chrisley is a man I've come to respect, not only for his resilience in the face of adversity, but for his unwavering commitment to his family and his community. We all stumble at times. Life is imperfect. But it's how we rise from those stumbles that truly defines us. Todd's journey has been marked by strength, humility, and a relentless desire to do better. I believe in his capacity for growth and redemption, and I ask you to consider the full measure of his character as you make your decision. In a world that often judges harshly and forgets redemption as possible, I hope you see the man behind the headlines, the man who has shown that even in the darkest moments, there is a glimmer of hope. Thank you for your time and your fairness. Sincerely, Bravo Star's name. The courtroom was silent as the letter was read, but its impact was palpable. For Todd, it was a reminder that he was not alone, a beacon of support from someone who understood the weight of fame and failure. The Bravo Star's gesture went beyond mere words. It symbolized a bridge between two worlds, one that often judged harshly and another that believed in second chances. In the days that followed, the support continued to pour in. Fans, friends, and even some industry colleagues expressed their backing, but the letter from the Bravo Star had a special resonance. It was a testament to the power of kindness, empathy, and the human capacity to forgive and uplift. Todd's legal team used the letter as part of their broader strategy, an appeal to the judge's sense of fairness and compassion. They argued that Todd's character, as evidenced by this act of support, demonstrated his genuine remorse and his desire to make amends. Behind the scenes, Todd reflected on the journey that had brought him here. His life had been a whirlwind: fame, family, struggles, and setbacks. Throughout it all, he had tried to keep faith in himself, his family, and the possibility of redemption. The courtroom drama reached its climax when the judge finally delivered the verdict. Todd listened intently, knowing that the decision would shape the next chapter of his life. In a measured voice, the judge acknowledged the circumstances, the support from notable figures, and Todd's efforts to amend his mistakes. The sentence was handed down, not just as punishment, but as an opportunity for growth and rebuilding. As Todd exited the courtroom, he felt a renewed sense of hope. The letter from the Bravo Star had been more than a supportive note. It had been a reminder that even in times of darkness, kindness and empathy could serve as guiding lights. The story didn't end with the courtroom. It was a new beginning, a chance to rebuild, to learn, and to prove that true strength lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we do. In the days that followed, Todd publicly expressed his gratitude for the outpouring of support. He spoke openly about his journey, about mistakes made and lessons learned. The letter from his fellow star became a symbol of hope, an emblem of the human capacity for compassion. And so, in a world often quick to judge, one letter became a testament to the power of understanding and the promise of redemption. Todd Chrisley's story was no longer just about legal battles. It was about the human spirit's resilience, a reminder that even in our darkest hours, there is light to guide us home.